Hi everybody, today we're going to talk about a tip. And so a tip is an extra money given to a person who does a service for you. For example, when you go to a restaurant, a lot of times when you're done with your meal, you leave a tip for the waiter or the waitress. A lot of times when you go get your hair cut, you leave a tip for your hairstylist. Or when you go get a massage, you can leave a tip for your masseur, who is a man giving you a massage, or a masseuse, which is a female giving you a massage. And there's other things too that you would leave tips for people. These are just a couple examples. A tip is not included in your total bill. It's something extra. You can give as much as you want, or you don't have to give any at all. It's not mandatory that you tip. A lot of times, like at restaurants, waitresses and waiters, they are not given minimum wage. They're actually paid lower because they also get the tips. So tips sometimes are very important to them. And depending on their service, if you have great service, you could tip more. If it's not so great, you can tip less. Or like I said, you don't have to tip at all, but a standard tip is usually 15 to 20% off of your subtotal. Okay. And so when you're finding a tip, you do it exactly the same way that you did sales tax. So for instance, if you have a subtotal of $24, you want to leave a tip of 20%, and your sales tax is 7%. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is find your sales tax. This was the example we did for sales tax. So take 24 times 0.07. Remember, you have to change your 7% to a decimal. And you do that by moving your decimal point over 2 places to the left. So if I move this over 1, 2, and put my decimal point here, I got to add in that 0. So it would be 0.07 or 0.07. And then, so that would be $1.68 for your sales tax. To find your tip, you want to tip 20%. So you're going to take $24 times 0.2. Remember, again, your decimal point's at the end of your number. So move it over 2 spots. So it's at 0.2. And you get $4.80. You could also do our shortcut method. Remember, you could find 10%. Which would be $2.40, and then just double it. That would be $4.80 as well. So remembering those shortcuts would be great. And then to find your absolute total amount that you paid, you would take your $24 and add in your $1.68, and then also add your $4.80. Sorry, this is not probably the best writing, but I think you can still tell what it says. So your total bill then would be $30.48. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a couple of these on our together. And so number 1 is $38 is your subtotal. You have a sales tax of 6% and a tip of 15%. So I'm just going to write $38 here. And then for my sales tax, I know I have to change my percent to a decimal. So 0.06. And I'm going to multiply that by my subtotal of 38. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring that up. So if I take $38 times 0.06%, I get $2.28. So I can come over here and write $2.28. Then I have my tip. So my tip would be 15%, and that is a decimal, is 0.15 times the $38. So I'm going to go over here to my calculator once again. And I'm going to take 38 times 0.15 to figure out how much I'm going to leave for a tip. and that would be $5.70. So $5.70, and then I'm going to add all these together. And when I do that, I should get $45.98. And that's how we're working these out today. Okay? So on number 2, go ahead and try it. Stop the video. Try to work out number 2 the same way. And then when you think you have it, turn the video back on and check yourself. All right, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and solve number 2. I'm going to go ahead and change these percents right away. So 0.07 for 7% and 0.20 for 20%. And I'm going to multiply both of those by 42 because it's $42 is my subtotal. So I have $42, and I'm going to multiply 42 times 0.07 to figure out my sales tax, and I get $2.94. So I'm going to write $2.94. Then I'm going to go back to my calculator and take my $42 times 0.20 for my 20% to see how much I'm leaving for a tip. And that would be $8.40. And then I'm going to go ahead and add all that together, and I should get $53.34. And oh, I forgot to put dollar signs. Make sure you are labeling your answers. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Again, I'm going to go ahead and change my percents to decimals right away. So I know I'm going to take 0.08 times 35.62, and for my tip, I'm going to take 0.20 times 35.62. Remember, you're just changing your percent to a decimal and multiplying both of them by your subtotal. So my subtotal is 35.62. To find my sales tax, I'm going to take 0.08 times 35.62. So let's do that. So 0.08 times 35.62, and I get, okay, so now look at here, I get 2.8496. So remember, when you're dealing with money, you go 2 places past the decimal. So $2.84. But then you got to look at that third place right here. If it's 5 or higher, you're going to round the 4 up to the next penny, which would be 5. If it's 4 or lower, this 9, then you're going to leave it as is. It's 5 or higher, so I'm going to round it up to the next penny. So this would actually be $2.85. So I'm going to write $2.85. And then I'm going to go ahead and figure out my tip. So I'm going to take 0.20 times 35.62. And I get 7.124. So that's $7.12. My next spot, the third spot, is a 4. So I'm going to leave it at 7.12. Now I'm going to go ahead and add all these up. When I add all of them up, I should get $45.59. All right, now you try number 4. Stop the video, try number 4, and then come back when you have an answer. Okay, welcome back. Sales tax, 7%, 0.07. And I'm going to take that times my subtotal. And my tip is 15%, so I know that's 0.15. And I'm going to take that times my subtotal. So now I have a subtotal of 89.43. My sales tax, I'm going to multiply 0.07 times 89.43. So 0.07 times 89.43. And I get $6.26. I look at this, it's 4 or lower, it's 0, so I keep it at $6.26. And now to figure out my tax, I'm going to take 0.15 times 89.43. So 0.15 times 89.43. And I get, let's see, 13.41. My next number is a 4, so I'm going to keep it as it is. So 1341. So then I'm going to add all these three numbers together. And when I do that, I should get $109.10. All right, good job, everybody. So those were 4 that we did together. Now you have the last 6 to do on your own. Please show what we showed here as far as what you're multiplying and then add them up. Okay, I try to leave you enough room to do all that. You should have plenty of room on the worksheet. All right, great job. Good luck. If you have questions, let me or your advisors know. Thank you.